50. All right, partner. Wizards have the ball. 27 seconds remaining coming out of this timeout. What do you want to see offensively?
I want to see this man you just saw on your screen with the ball. Not him, the one before that, Bradley Beal.
You see Beal is in the backcourt. As Kuzma will inbound. Porzingis with the handoff to Beal. Brad going to the cup. And he'll call a foul. Call a foul on the Lakers. Great play call. Reminds me of the London play a couple of years ago when Beal could get it in the backcourt and could get downhill.
I love that play because when you just need 2 points, and maybe even a 3 with more time left on the clock, starting Bradley Beal in that backcourt with Porzingis sitting that flat screen and that step up to free up Brad with some momentum going downhill is excellent. The hardest thing about that play is actually making the inbound pass to Brad without it being deflected or them switching.
Look at the defensive substitutions now. Jordan Goodwin, Denny Avdia is in the game now. Beal 10 of 12 from the charity stripe. He's got 28. 16 here in the second half as he's looking to tie the ball game up, and he does at 117.
A huge possession right here. Now, don't fall asleep. You know the ball is going to be in the hands of LeBron James, but you cannot, and I repeat, fall asleep on the others because we've seen it time and time again. LeBron will keep you honest and make you guard. Yes, it is. Right there is an easy 2. Kind of start the game off. Saw a little bit of post work from Brad.
There's a baby in the house.
Yeah, something we haven't seen in a while. And I like that. I like that adjustment. And you know that signature move right there. He just looks more in rhythm. He looks healthier. And it's always a positive when you can get a guy, like I said, 3-time All-Star, 3rd-team All-NBA last season, and off to another good start this season. 29 points, 11 for 13 from the line. So he's been aggressive, attacking the cup and being rewarded.
All right, so the Lakers have 1 timeout remaining, Drew. They are in the bonus. The Wizards don't have any timeouts left. The strategy, as you said, is Darvin Ham is probably going to give the ball to 6 and let him go to work.
Yeah, so if you're the Wizards, count on the Lakers using up the entire clock, trying to get the last shot to either win it or force overtime. But you have to play without fouling, and you got to be careful.
Kyle Kuzma will guard James.
Lakers are in the bonus.
Austin Reeves the inbound. Here's James.
About the 10-second mark, he might go.
We're tied at 117. Avdia coming up for the double team. As the ball went off of Kuzma's leg. Here's James finding Bryant underneath, and he dunks it. With 7.4 seconds remaining, the Wizards don't have a timeout left. Goodwin's got to inbound. Here's Kuzma. 3 seconds. Kuzma for 3, and the win. Rebound by Christie as the Los Angeles Lakers hold on to win 119 to 117.
A bad turn of events. The very end of that possession right there, Denny Avdia looked like he had a steal and a deflection, but it got back into the hands of the wrong man at the wrong time, and that was LeBron James ultimately finding Thomas Bryant at the rim. Right here, he thought Denny Avdia had the steal, but LeBron gets it back, and it finds Thomas Bryant at the rim.
Kyle Kuzma gets a chance here to come back to L.A. and win it. He misses it as the Lakers hold on to win this ball game, Drew. What a game it was. LeBron James with 33 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. Thomas Bryant, double-double, 16 points, 10 rebounds.
That's the final. Lakers 119.
The Wizards come up short by just 2 points here at Crypto.com Arena. Chris Miller alongside Drew Gooden. As the losing streak now goes to 10, Drew will head to Phoenix. But for now, let's go to Northwest D.C. and check in with Wes Hall and Christy Winter-Scott to see what's coming up on Wizards Post-Game Live.
Yeah, that was a great game to watch. Nail-biter down to the end. Final possession, unfortunately, did not go Washington's way. But we've got a full breakdown of everything we just witnessed, including two of the big three going for double-doubles, and Bradley Beal leading everybody with 29 points on the Wizards side. And, of course, Christy Winter-Scott here, so that means we're jumping in the film room. We got head coach Wes Unseld Jr. coming up with the post-game podium. Full breakdown, post-game live, back here in a moment.
Down that last play. He said it's better to be lucky than good sometimes. We talked about it during that timeout. They would double me. They would try to trap me. Make sure you're available. And Brez, sometimes you draw it up and it works out differently, but the Lakers get the win.
Yeah, and LeBron knew exactly what was going to happen. It's amazing. He said in the huddle, guys, they're going to come after me. You know, they're not going to let me be one-on-one with anyone. Good move by him to recover, not letting Denny Avia get that ball. LeBron scoops it up, finds TB all by himself under the basket. Is that LeBron borrowing from Thomas Bryant? His phrase, never give up. It's exactly what LeBron did on that play. Easy dunk for Thomas Bryant. And then I like the defense, too. You see it there. Kuz got a little piece of it. Looked like his left arm, maybe, or his right arm, excuse me. LeBron pushing Avia out of the way. And, yeah, easy dunk right there for Thomas Bryant, who, by the way, another good game. Got the start tonight. Thomas. Strong play. A couple threes also from the right corner in that fourth quarter for Thomas Bryant. Jump in there, big game.
No doubt. I mean, look, they're without AD. They had been trending in the right direction anyway. You could see the spirit of this team. They like each other. They're getting used to one another. And tonight was an example of picking up the pieces when one guy is out. So you got to love it. You got to love Walker. You got to love what Reeves did coming back after ankle injury. And, of course, talked about Bryant, LeBron. I mean, just good team chemistry, and that's what it's going to take until they can get their big guy back. Each game, each quarter, each minute. It's got to go.
Yeah, I think, however long AD is out, these type of performances tonight where you have all five starters, able to score double figures, like the confidence of each guy is like there's room for that to blossom and grow during this next, 2, 3, 4 weeks, however long AD is out. That bodes well for going into All-Star break and then coming out of All-Star break, starting to reach whatever the peak of this team is going to be. Confident role players, healthy superstars, and then you really start to find out what the ceiling of this team is going to be.
It's interesting. When you lose AD, you do have to figure out how are you going to get wins. You're at the point in the season where you need to book some, especially a night like tonight when the Wizards come in having lost 9 in a row. And when you look at what that blueprint needs to be, it's usually balance, as you talked about in the pregame show. LeBron doing his thing, kind of collectively playing defense. And you look at this team, they're not the best three-point shooting team in the league. So they shoot 40% tonight because they only shoot 27, right? So they're efficient. But what they are good at is transition. Fast break points, 21. In the paint, big game, 66. So they're doing it collectively. And when you look at Thomas Bryant and the rest of those guys, Lonnie Walker with 21, Reeves with 12, big shots against Porzingis. But TB, you got to give him, I don't know if we're giving him the game ball again, but that energy filling in for AD, the big dunk at the end. He also hit 2 corner threes that were huge.
Yeah, and I like the way he stayed patient in the game. Early on, missed some easy dimes underneath. Looked like he might be struggling, but he hung in there. And you're not going to replace AD's numbers. But if you get 2 or 3 guys or 3 or 4 guys that can give you a little bit something more, maybe give you 9 points here, 10 points here from this guy, just like tonight. You got 21 from Walker, got 12 from Reeves, 12 from Schroeder, you got Bryant involved. And so 3 or 4 guys can kind of make up for AD's numbers. And collectively, they just hung in there and did what they're supposed to do. Style of play they're going to have to play from here on out.
Yeah, the Pelicans are sitting atop the Western Conference, I think.
Yeah.
Suns, Nuggets.
Memphis climbed back up.
Yeah, Memphis Grizzlies at the top. I think the Cleveland Cavaliers in the East. Like, every team's had the Pelicans have been without Zion. They've been without B.I.
Yeah.
The Suns have been without Chris Paul, without Devin Booker or Cam Johnson. The Cavs have missed some guys. The Bucks have missed Chris Middleton. So there's not really, you can't rest on the fact that, oh man, we haven't been healthy, so